Okay, now that you understand exactly who your competition is, you understand what they're doing and probably not doing very well, you understand the methods they're using, the strategies, probably the budget they're putting into your area, now it's time to create the offer. Now, immediately, and I bet many of you that watch this, the second you heard that word offer, you thought of coupon, you thought of discount, you thought of money off, you thought of, oh my gosh, how am I going to be profitable doing some kind of an offer I can't get people through the door. The truth is, you have to have an offer that creates urgency, that creates status for you as a practice, for you as a doctor, for the treatment that you're trying to sell to the community. The problem is, almost every single doctor that I work with, when we talk about creating an offer, the first thing that comes to their mind or that they want to try is some kind of a discount. Now, here's the reality about a discount. Well, two things really. The first thing is when you do a discount, it is a race to the bottom, meaning that when you have a new doctor that comes to town and they haven't gotten good advice when it comes to marketing, they say, you know, I'm going to be the least expensive in town and so I can get a lot of patients and then I'll slowly increase my prices. Two problems with that. One, that's totally the wrong way to go about it, especially if you're a new doctor. Secondly, it's difficult for the other doctors that have been there for a long time because they start to see some of their patients go away because they're really money sensitive. This is particularly true in urban and suburban areas. We see this happen all the time. Now, why I call it a race to the bottom is because they come in and they say, hey, we're going to do this treatment. We're going to do a dental implant for this price. And it's a crazy price. It's well below the market. And you, as seasoned doctor, you start freaking out like, well, I can't lose all my patients. I'm only getting X amount of implant cases per month anyways. So now I'm going to do it less than that. And then they come in and say, well, I'm happy to work for no money at this point. I'm going to do it for less than that. And it's a race to the bottom. And it kills everybody and the market, and certainly that market standard that has been cultivated by the dental community for probably years. Now, this is happening at an increased level with big corporate dentistry offices that are nationally owned or regionally owned. They'll come in and they say, hey, we can take a huge loss at this practice as long as these ones are being profitable, so we'll just kill the market here. They are killing the market, and it's a hard thing to do. And so you as a practice owner, you don't want to be in the race to the bottom. That's not where you want to be. And so you need to do a couple of things to combat that. Now, first thing you've got to understand is there will always be a percentage of the market that will be swayed by the lowest price. They don't care about quality. I mean, they think they care about quality, but they value their pocketbook far higher than quality in reality. There's always going to be a percentage that goes there. So you've got to understand that. But the other thing that you've got to understand is identifying exactly who your psychographic segment is. You've got to understand psychography. It's the marketer's silver bullet. If you know exactly who you are and you know exactly who you want to treat, and if we've determined by running these demographic and psychographic analysis, we've understood that there is enough people in that market within your market geographic area, then you know exactly what these people need to hear. You know exactly how you need to speak to them. You know exactly the type of offer, whether it's a self-focused offer, a family-focused offer, a budgetary offer, or a status offer. You know exactly what column they fit in, and you'll know exactly what offer to create to that person. Frankly, some people are just looking to get a better job. Some people have the kids finally out of the house and now they're ready to spend some money on themselves. Some people are really interested in going to the high-class doctor in town because it's a status symbol for them. Until you understand the psychography of your neighborhood and have decided who your perfect patient is, you're subject to just doing a money offer, and it's killing you and it's killing your practice. Don't fall for that. Don't be such a man, this is hard, a terrible marketer by just relying on that. Now, there's times where a money offer is appropriate. You may have decided that the budget conscious person is your perfect patient, but there's a certain way to do that so you don't lose out on the profitability for your practice. The last piece is understanding brand sync. Oh, such an important, and I get so emotional about this because it's such an important thing that you've got to establish for your practice. You've got to make sure that your brand is in sync with your offer. You've got to make sure that the message that your staff, that your internal systems, that your follow-up is all in sync with that offer that you're creating so that you cultivate the right type of patient that has a very long-term lifetime value for your practice. That's what we're going to teach you about at this awesome workshop in your area. If you haven't signed up, man, you've got to sign up. We have limited seats for this particular training. It's going to be amazing. I give you my 100% of everything. It's not a sales pitch to try to get you to join some marketing system or whatever. It's not a bait and switch. I give you 100% of what I've learned over the last 20 years of helping thousands of practices be successful. The button's right to the side. Get signed up. We'll see you soon in your area.